Well, the agitations of activists over the years against the environmental degradation of Nigeria's oil-rich region by oil companies have been vindicated by the United Nations Environmental Programme's report on the Ogoni oil spills. This is according to Ankyo Briggs, a leading Niger Delta activist who was a guest on our breakfast program Sunrise Daily today. She referred to the recent court judgments against Shell Petroleum Development Company and the federal government over the issue, saying the people's frustrations over the oil firm's destructive activities in the oil-rich region have been confirmed.
Of environmental devastation and abuse in the Niger Delta has been a long-term issue. It's not an issue that is restricted only to ogoniland. The issue of devastation is crisscrossed the whole of the Niger Delta. But definitely Ken Sarawiwa brought the issue of environmental devastation to the international fora and unfortunately paid a heavy price, including some others. About 8 others of his kids and kin were murdered alongside with him. It has gone on for a very long time. So for us in the Niger Delta, this report and also the judgment against Shell and by a great extension against the federal government and the Ministry of Environment in Nigeria, and particularly also in the Niger Delta states that are affected by the devastation, is not a great news. But definitely it has vindicated every Niger Delta person that is affected by environmental devastation. It has vindicated people that have been involved in fighting against the oil companies, NGOs, and individuals and communities. And finally, the communities in Niger Delta are finding themselves in a situation where they can actually take Shell to court, or any other oil company to court, and actually get a judgment. But the federal government is a stakeholder alongside the Niger Delta people and the Niger Delta governors and states, and all of them must step up and do something about the environment. So for us in the Niger Delta, it's a drop in the ocean, but definitely a heavy vindication.